because I'd had too much wine standard, being like, I think Jack is taking a sneaky pic of James. So I didn't say anything because I didn't want to embarrass either of you.
Probably. And then, and I walked to the kitchen. Someone had said, look, be careful, Richard, when he gets in the kitchen, he'll be a bit fiery under pressure. But I went in there, said, do you need help, Richard? But, no, thank you. And I said, well, can I, to help, look a bit under stress? Fuck off! And I was like, oh my God. So he told me to fuck off within 10 minutes of meeting him. I then went back and sat down at the table like this, next to Chloe, and I was like, Chloe, and she's like, you're right. And I was like, I don't think your parents like me. I think I'm going to have to go. And I went, well, what happened? I went, your dad just told me to fuck off. She went, oh, he does that to everyone. He told Jamie Oliver to fuck off when he came around and offered to help.
Yeah, it was so funny.
That's pretty impressive to get told to fuck off by the in-laws straight away.
Yeah, but that's my dad.
That's my dad.
That's my dad. That's why, so I've mentioned this before. Me and my business partner Emma have an online coaching business that we do, and obviously we do live Q&As 3 times a week with our clients over Facebook, and they're always like, there's one client that we have who's always like, Chloe, please stop swearing, I've got kids in the house. And I try so hard, but it's like built into my vocabulary because of my dad. Someone wrote to me about my other podcast, The Good, The Bad, The Rugby, and went, so many kids look up to you, could you stop swearing? And I tried, but I can't. Right, my list: Jennifer Anderson, yes. Jessica Biel, yes. Charlize Theron, yes. Who else? There's that one that I asked. There's one that I asked the other day with the great eyes from Deadpool. And Homeland.
And was she in Homeland? Yes. No. There's a movie called The Change Up. You said I've got great eyes, but you said I wouldn't necessarily like the rig. It's a bit of a sloppy rig. Do you remember she's got fantastic eyes? Olivia Wilde.
Oh, Olivia Wilde, yes, she's
Olivia
hot.
Wilde, yeah.
From the OC back in the day.
Yeah, Jennifer Anderson, Charlize Theron, Olivia Wilde, Jessica Biel, one more we need.
Oh, Margot. You love Margot Robbie.
Oh, Margot bloody... And do you know what? I found out that Margot Robbie married a guy's brother that I used to go to school with.
Yeah. She, I think they live in Camden.
Yeah, they used to live in Clapham. And I used to go out in Clapham. And I think where I would be now if I'd only...
But James doesn't like people who drop rubbish.
Oh, yeah, she littered.
And I feel like they did something, didn't they?
Yeah,
but then I don't know. Never believe what you
never
read.
Believe what, yeah,
crap.
Exactly.
Like photographers like Paps will take photos and then just make up stories to go alongside them. I've seen it happen. I've had it happen. Yeah. It's just all shit. So do I get to veto any of these? So you can have Jennifer Aniston. You can have Charlize Theron. You can have Margot Robbie. I'm going to veto Jessica Biel, which is a shame because she's like really hot. But I'm going to let you have Olivia Wilde. But Jessica Biel is a veto because I met her and interviewed her once and she is not that friendly.
Really?
Yeah.
Because Chloe used to work on the red carpet stuff, interviewing people. So you've actually met a lot, like Leonardo DiCaprio, you said was the loveliest man ever.
And Tom Cruise, both of them. Just like they are like Hollywood A-list movie stars for a reason.
I swap?
When they look at you and talk to you, it is like there's nobody else in the whole room. Like they are just, I don't even know the word.
Can I swap then Jessica Biel for Brad Pitt?
You can't have sex with Brad Pitt.
Why?
Because he's on my list.
Yeah, but what? We have a
No, we're not
freebie.
Sharing lists.
Why not?
Oh yeah, that would be fab.
I mean, Brad Pitt. I mean, I would 100. Yeah, I mean, he's just streamy.
Brad ass.
Okay,
Pitt.
but you know what? So, but what would happen? Just hypothetically, give us your list, and we'll talk about it.
You need to replace Jessica Biel, not with Brad Pitt.
Jessica Biel.
Angelina Jolie, I feel like you really fancy.
Oh, yeah, Angelina Jolie. Yeah.
I know people that have met her and they say that she is like fire.
Fine.
Straight fire.
Perfect.
I think very much what you see is what you get with that one.
Angelina Jolie, if you listen to Couples Quarantine, Chloe says that I can.
But again, I'm more Team Aniston. So
Jennifer, I'd much prefer you if that's possible.
Okay.
Who's your list?
It's weird because, this is going to sound like really annoying, but I feel like as I've grown up, I just don't fancy celebrities like I used to. Like I used to be obsessed with Justin Timberlake, like beyond. I queued in Virgin Megastore for about 9 hours to meet him. It was ridiculous. I was like literally just that was it. When they did Girlfriend, when he shaved his head, stop. Gone. Oh my God. But now I don't have those feelings for celebrities anymore. It's really sad. Okay, but I will say this. Matt Damon.
You're obsessed.
Always has been and always will be the top of my list, to the point where like I've had friends speak to me about like saying weird things about Matt Damon and me one day getting together and it being really weird and freaking people out, and that I shouldn't be that mental.
See, I've never cared enough about anybody other than myself to ever be obsessed with anybody.
Matt
but
Damon
you are obsessed with Matt Damon, so much so that, do you ever remember that episode in The Simpsons where Lisa becomes obsessed with that bloke and keeps calling up the phone?
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, keeps calling up the phone to get like a message, and she spends like $20,000.
Yeah, I get obsessed with I get obsessed with a lot of stuff.
I've never been obsessed, never followed a band, never been obsessed with anything.
I'm quite like that. So yeah,
Did you have a poster of Matt Damon that bad?
No, I had a poster of Jacob from Twilight. Okay, so right, this is my list. Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Who makes me go like, Leonardo DiCaprio in The Departed, in that kitchen scene. Stop. That makes me go like, I get a bit
I was
squirmy.
in LA in a club with a club called Bootsy Bellows, or whatever the club, right? And
really famous.
There's like a stack of like seats, and basically Leonardo DiCaprio was at the top in his flat cap, with just a pyramid of women around him. I remember sitting there. I was actually with Danny Cipriani.
How come he didn't have a pyramid around him?
I think I probably had to. And I was sitting
there
like that.
Fiance now, congratulations, Sippy.
Congratulations, Sippy. I was sitting there like that, just like sipping my Corona, looking up at Leonardo DiCaprio going, how the fuck do you get a pyramid of birds around you?
Because you're Leonardo DiCaprio. So Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio, but really only from that scene in The Departed, because like that's just everything to me.
Fine.
Ryan Reynolds, especially in The Proposal with Sandra Bullock. What about Sandra Bullock? You love her.
I love, Sandra Bullock, yes.
She's, oh my God, in Miss Congeniality, that body, that blue dress. And she goes,
Sandra
hey,
Bullock's
I'm gliding here.
So fit.
Anyway, right, so Ryan Reynolds, but I fancy guys in films as characters. That's how, but obviously that's how my brain goes. Oh, who's that fit guy from Peaky Blinders? Because there's two that look the same.
Yeah,
and
no,
they're
it's
both
Cillian
really
Murphy.
Fit.
You're thinking, it is Cillian Murphy, yeah.
Fucking
he is
up.
so good looking.
He is ridiculous.
He is a dreamboat.
I mean, I can't imagine. Imagine if you're like just sat like at a bar or like, I don't know, on a sun lounger, and he just comes and sits next to you and looks at you.
You're thinking the other one was Jonathan Rhys-Meyers.
Yes, also really fit.
But
and also now I'm off.
Oh God,
Black Panther with the hair.
Oh yeah. How would the mechanics?
What's he called again? The one from Black Panther? Michael B. Jordan.
I think it is.
Get fucked with that. Can I move him to the top of the list?
Yeah, he is.
He made me, like, I sat in that cinema and I was like, don't know what to do here.
A lot of my teammates, after that Black Panther movie came out, started rocking that lid. Anthony Watson, Courtney Laws as well. Courtney Laws is like a giant, massive Black Panther. And I was like, why have you copied it? It's like, Rob, I had this haircut before. I was like, Courtney, come on.
And he got the tats as well. But, so Anthony Watson and his missus Elise are the fittest couple I've ever seen in my whole life. Like, I don't know what to do with them. They're just ridiculous.
Well, probably just leave them be and not go anywhere near them might be an idea. Just with this list thing, though, what would actually happen, though, if I was on the phone to you and I said to you, look, Chloe, I'm out with the lads. Classic me.
Who told us this story recently?
Someone actually bottled it. Yes,
we've got the story. Okay, go on.
Yes.
Tell me your hypothetical.
You tell the story, I'll show it. It's hypothetical. I'm out with the lads, and Charlize Theron's there, right? We're in a hotel bar in London.
Absolutely not. The answer's no. I would never be like, okay, she's on your list. I'd be like, get the fuck home. And I was like, listen, now.
Okay, I've been sitting by the bar. She wants me to take her back to the hotel room. Can I do a job on her? I promise you I'll bag up. And she's really keen. And what would you say?
No.
So the laminated list goes in the bin.
No, but there are people that I would say yes to because, like, I'm a mega fangirl. Like, Charlize Theron is a fantastic actress and she's beautiful and I love her. I'm not a hater at all. But because I'm not obsessed with her, the answer's no.
Okay.
If it was a woman that like Rihanna, 100% yeah. I'd be like, do it now, report back, see if I can join in. That I would do because I love her. So it's cool for me.
Right.
And same goes for Jennifer Aniston. I'd be like, all right, fine, come back.
So Jennifer Aniston, I'm in a bar and I said to her, listen, Jennifer, I'm really sorry. I'm actually married. but you're on my list.
Imagine how many people must have said this to that whole
No, she's talking to me because she's like, she hasn't left me alone all night. She's like, oh my God, James, you're so big. I'm like, Jennifer, relax, right? And so she goes, but look, I really like it, but I'm married. I said, listen, I'm married. I'm just going to speak to my wife because you're actually on my list. We talked about she really fancies you. I said, Chloe, Jennifer Aniston, stop trying to talk to me all night.
Anyway, I get you.
Right. But we
and then with someone like Jessica Biel again, I'd be like, no, absolutely not. Who else was on your list that I really like? Margot Robbie, I'd probably say no, because even though I do think she's absolutely stunning and brilliant, again, I'm not like enthralled by her.
Well, she's also married, so there was basically this actually happened to a couple. Actually happened.
So they had like not a list of 5, genuinely like a list of 1, and both the husband and the wife had one person on the list. Who was it? Was it Leonardo DiCaprio?
No. It was
someone of that level though.
Yeah.
Like we are talking like A-list, like A list, and they were in like, I think they were in like a members bar or club, and she was like one table removed. She worked in the industry, and one of this person's minders came up to her and basically said, hey, my client has just seen you, we're sitting right over there. He'd really like to have a conversation with you if you're up for it. And she looked over and it was this celebrity. Who was it?
We'll say Johnny Depp.
Yeah, it's someone like mega famous. And she was like, holy fuck. So obviously she goes over there because you do. Obviously. She goes over there and they get to talking and she's married, but obviously it doesn't come up because why would it? And
she doesn't come up. She chopped her own finger off and thrown it in the bin with a ring on it.
If you don't volunteer it, and it's somebody who is potentially quite used to getting as much pussy as they want, right, they're not going to ask. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they were like, okay. What was that?
No, because I just love the word you went for the P bomb, and I was
yeah, sorry. And then it developed, and obviously there was chemistry because this person's really fit and he really wants to have sex with her and she's like a fan. And they ended up in a taxi on the way back to his hotel with other people in the car, but not many, like 1 or 2. And she called her husband. Did she leave a message or did she speak to him?
She spoke to him.
And she said, look, this is happening. And like kind of gave him like a heads up. And I think he was really good. And he was like, okay, look, I can't tell you what to do. I understand that this is a really bizarre, novelty, dreamlike situation. So just do whatever it is you want to do and let me know. What is that, right? He was pretty like he
was actually quite level-headed about it.
Quite level-headed. Basically, like, obviously I don't want you to, but I understand this is a really weird situation. Which I was shocked at, because if that was me, I'd be like, get the fuck out of that taxi now. And the girl who's telling us the story was the same. She's like me. We're both quite scrappy. In fact, her nickname is Scrappy Doo. And she was like, I would be like, get out now. Like, I wouldn't even go that far. But the girl ended up leaving and going home pretty much immediately, which I thought was fantastic and good for her. Yeah. And I would have done the same thing. But am I wrong to say, and please do correct me if I'm wrong, it would be harder for a man to do that?
Would it be harder for a man to do that?
And I don't, maybe that's reflective of
I
you.
probably just would have shagged the celebrity, then called up and asked him when you said no, but like, oh, yeah, I'll just come home.
And that's my husband.
I'm joking.
To a T.
I wouldn't do that. I'd never call you and tell you about it. Guys, that was another episode of Couples Quarantine. It was episode 4. We've got some guests coming up. We're planning. Is there any couple that you'd like us to get on the podcast? Email us cqquestions@jameshaskell.org. Please don't say Jennifer Aniston because we'll never get her because I've got a court order. I've got to stop sending her pictures.
I don't know. Do you see what happened during lockdown with those Irish radio presenters who managed, after like a whole campaign of trying to get Matt Damon, because his filming got shut down in lockdown in Ireland.
Yes,
I think it was Ireland. Yeah, trying to get him on, he actually ended up going on the show.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, it
could happen. You can start a campaign, James, to get Jennifer Aniston on.
Yes, Jennifer, or who else would we want? Oh, we'll come back to it. Listen, I'm James Haskell. You've been listening to Couples Quarantine. You're who?
Who the fuck are you? I'm Chloe Madeley. You've been listening to Couples Quarantine. And the next 2 episodes, guys, we do have some celebrity couples on. We've actually got three lined up. Yeah. So do let us know if you want anyone specific that, again, we can actually get, and we'll try to get them on. And send us your questions. Please subscribe. Please share. Give us a follow on Instagram @James Haskell or Chloe Madeley, and we'll catch you all soon. @Madeley Chloe. Yeah. Dickhead. Whatever.